Hello everyone and welcome to the Convocation Center in Aiken, South Carolina. The USC Aiken Pacers taking on the Paine Lions. And the opening tip-off won by the Pacers. Barmore bringing the ball up for the Pacers. To Dean. Dean with a nice fadeaway just off the front of the rim. And rebounded by Gaines of the Lions.
Pinkett with the ball up top. Pinkett and Evans actually used to be teammates at Savannah State. Both transferred. Talib obviously ended up at Aiken.
Nice takeaway there by Barmore, but recovered by the Lions. And he'll take it away again. Barmore driving into the corner. Evans for three. And knocks it down.
Good kick to Evans from Barmore.
That was excellent ball movement there by the Pacers. Holiday with the ball for the Lions, guarded by Dean.
The ball pressure, yeah.
Now back to Pinkett. Pinkett fadeaway. Off the mark there, and rebounded by Dean.
Good shot there by Pinkett, just off.
Dean off the bottom of the rim. Pinkett with it again, driving in to the corner.
Out of bounds. Foot on the line.
Yes, indeed. So now Barmore gets it over to Brock. Now to Evans again. Evans, nice pass there.
And one.
And that will be an and one, just like that.
Saw that coming.
Fouls on number 11, Joshua Holiday, his first, the team's first. Dean to line for the three-point play.
And so the three-point play is completed. Pacers up 6-0.
3 for Evans, 3 for Dean.
Evans nearly taking that one away.
Out of bounds again.
A lot of mental mistakes here early by the Lions, leading to the Pacers getting some early points. Barmore directing traffic. Dean gets it down low to Rob Hill.
Rob taking his time down there.
And a
that
foul.
would have been a bucket.
Foul is on number 30, Deshandra Nelms. That's his first, the team's second.
Evans for three from the corner. Just off the mark there, but taken away by the Lions.
Faded away on that one a little bit.
Another steal there from Dean. Dean
Pacers
to Brock.
with 4 early steals.
And Brock losing, or Barmore, excuse me, losing control of that one.
A lot of turnovers here early for both teams. Fast-paced game.
So Fairchild has it for the Lions, gets it down low to the big man, Deshandra Nelms. Taken away by Evans, another one.
He was all over the place.
And nearly with the alley-oop opportunity there. But wide open three for Barmore. Just off the mark, rebounded by Nelms.
Thought that one was going to drop. Good defense here early from the Pacers. Great defense there by Barmore. Not sure about that late call, but great defense there by the Pacers. Everywhere, staying in front of the defender, getting steals.
His first, the team's first. Going to line to shoot 2 for Paine is number 11, Joshua Holiday.
So Holiday will take the shots for the Lions. And knocking down the first.
For Pacers, number 30, Kyle Tackler.
So both free throws converted. Faison Brock with it, gets it to Barmore. Now Brock has it down low. Nice move there
Brock.
Faison Brock.
With the left. Nice little move there. Good to see Faison with a layup here early. Considering last game he didn't play as well as he could. Much better start for him. Patience on all of that. Picked it for 3.
And off the mark, but the foul called.
Evans a little over-aggressive.
That's his first in the team's second.
I'd expect these two to have a really good matchup tonight. Like I said, they're former teammates, so.
Number 3, Caleb Pinkett.
They know each other's game pretty well.
And off the mark there is Pinkett. And off the mark with the first 2.
0 for 2. Paine struggling from the field here early. 1 for 3 there.
So Tackaberry on the floor now for the Pacers. Barmore with it to Tackaberry. Tackaberry for 3, and he'll knock that one down.
Good shot there from Kyle.
Nice job there, nearly knocking that one away.
Pacers hands on everything. They're everywhere.
Now Brock has it, and the
Brock with the
flush
finish.
Faison Brock.
Yes, sir, Faison. I like it.
Pacers feeling it offensively and defensively here early in this matchup.
4 from Faison. I want to say the Pacers have 6 to 7 steals already. To start this game, we played not even 5 minutes.
Nice rebound there from Rob Hill. Barmore has it. Nice move there from Barmore to knock it down.
At the rate the Pacers are going, we may have a 60-point half. That's 15 points right before the media timeout. 4 media timeouts a half. That gives us about 60 points in a row here early.
That's his first.
That's going to be the first timeout there. We'll take a media timeout, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Pacer basketball presented by the Aiken Flooring Company. You can stand on us.
Johnny Robinson checking in.
Robinson with it, moves it over. Good defense here from Tackaberry on Holiday. Now Pinkett with it again. Back to Robinson. Now Gaines has it. Back to Pinkett. Pinkett getting that one over, but off the mark and rebounded by Brock. The Pacers dominating on the boards early.
Yeah, Pacers scouted Paine pretty well. They're on everything there. They're setting up so far. Pacers look like they know what they're doing.
Robinson kicking that one back to Pinkett. Pinkett getting it around. Holiday to Gaines. Gaines drives in, nearly taken away, and that's off the foot of Gaines and out.
If you notice, none of the Paine players have gotten a foot in the paint yet, at least from what I've seen. The Pacers keeping them out of the paint, keeping in front of them.
Yeah, the
High
interior,
hands-on contact, just great defense.
The interior defense from the Pacers has been fantastic to start things off here. Now Barmore with it again to Evans. Tackaberry has it. Evans to Barmore. Barmore drives in, kicks it back to Tackaberry. That one is knocked out and out of bounds by Pinkett.
Pacers playing great defense here. 15-3. Almost 7 minutes into the game here.
Barmore with it again for three. Just off the mark there, rebounded by Nelms.
Pinkett looking ahead. Paine, not a three-point shooting team. Last game played Flagler College, was 1 for 12 from three, so the Pacers can stay in front of them and force them to shoot three-point shots. I think we have a high chance of winning this game today.
And the Pacers, as you mentioned, have done a great job keeping them out of the interior, forcing this team to have limited offensive opportunities.
Yeah, if you're watching at home, just paying attention to detail here. None of the guards can get past below the free throw line, should I say. None of them can touch the paint.
Second, it's the team's fourth. Going to the line to shoot two is Joshua Holiday.
So Holiday will shoot two here. Late foul called on Tyleek Evans. And he'll knock that one down, breaking up the run.
Substituting in for the Pacers, number 23, Nano Dean. And on the court now for Alliance, number 24, Ronzel Evans.
Now Dean comes back onto the floor, as does Ronzel Evans for the Lions. And he'll knock down both. Pacers now lead by 10, 15-5. Barmore controlling traffic. To Brock. Dishes it back to Barmore. Dean has it low, gets it to Hill. Hill looking for a
double teaming down there.
Great defense there by the Lions. That one taken away. Pinkett gets it to Holiday from the corner. Off the mark, rebounded by Brock. Brock. And nearly connecting on that one, but the points are points.
Faison having a great game.
And starting off hot, 6 points here early. We'll see Shaquan Jules check in here at the next timeout for the Pacers.
Pinkett on the drive.
Nice play there. And rebounded by Tackaberry. Barmore getting it to Brock. Once again, unable to connect with the flush, but he does connect with the points.
Brock, unstoppable early.
Thus far, the Lions have had zero answer for Faison Brock.
Finishing everything at the rim. Faison very good around the rim, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, not at all. 8 points here early for Faison Brock.
Number 2, Faison Brock. His second, the team's fifth.
Wonder when he's going to put one down and try to dunk it off one of those alley-oops. Zay setting him up pretty well. Surprised he's not dunking him.
And knocking down that shot.
Pacers coming in the court. Number 12, Shaquan Jules. Number 14, Darius Bell.
Shaq checking in. Darius checking in. You got Big Rod being replaced. And Faison.
And knocking down both free throws. Pacers with the lead, 19-7. Barmore with it to Dean. Back to Barmore immediately. Now Dean has it. Tackaberry, Barmore. Now Dean drives. And a travel on Donnell Dean.
We have a full media timeout.
And that will lead us into the full media timeout. We'll take a break and we'll be back very shortly. And welcome back, everyone. 19-7 your score. Pacer basketball presented by the Hudson Etheridge Companies and Auto Owners Insurance. Dean with a near steal there to add to the already large tally for the Pacers.
Paine has only gotten up 5 shots this game. We played 9 minutes. They've gotten up 5 shots the entire game. So a lot of turnovers here early for them.
And none of their points have come off of actual field goals. These are all from free throws.
We have 2 players with 2 turnovers and 3 with at least 1.
And Jules missing on that pass, but Tackerberry there to back him up.
Kyle Tackerberry.
21-7 here. Patient handling Paine early.
Good defense here from Jules. Gaines with it, guarded by Bell. And another miss there from the Lions, who are now 0 for 6 on field goal attempts. Barmore to Jules down low. Bell unable to maintain the pass. Little heat behind that one. Barmore is able to recover. Tackerberry for 3 from the corner, just off the mark. Yeah, that was a beautiful pass and play there. Tackerberry just unable to nail the shot down. Three there from Holiday, and finally the Lions get on the board with a field goal. 21-10 now. Barmore has it to Dean. Dean across to Tackerberry. Tackerberry down low to Bell, gets it to Jules. Nice play there off the glass, and he finishes.
Simple basketball there for the Pacers. That's what works.
Doing the small things right is what has led them to this 8-0 start here.
Yep. Get the ball to the middle of the zone there. Taking what the defense gives him.
Pinkett, excuse me, that was Robinson. That would be Moore, and a foul on Donnell Dean.
The foul is on the Pacers, number 23, Donnell Dean. His first, the team 6. At the charity stripe is number 2, Charles Moore, for 2.
A little bit of talking there between Dean. I'm not sure who that is at the free throw line.
That was number 2, Charles Moore.
Charles Moore.
And he'll knock down the first.
Substituting in for the Lions are number 4, Ashton Bonner, and number 30, Deshandra Melns.
And he'll knock down both. So the Pacers look to continue their strong offensive play here. Barmore has it to Tackerberry. He thought about it. Barmore wide open. And just off the mark, rebounded by Tackerberry. Barmore with it again. Down low to Jules.
And one.
And an and one opportunity for Shaquan Jules. Yeah, that was a great pass by Barmore there.
24 runs 11's his first. It's the team's third, and Jules to the line for the 3-point play.
Zay with 7 assists here in the first half.
Yeah, already. And off the mark there is Jules, but as you mentioned, Barmore with 7 assists already. I mean, he just shows you what he can do. Sometimes he'll drop 30, and other times he'll just be an unselfish player and just make the play happen offensively with his assist game.
Yes, sir.
Excellent passer, and he's been showing that off early here.
Good to have 3 guards that can do that.
Absolutely. Off the mark there, rebounded by Bell. Barmore with it. Nice move there. Now to Dean, slowing things down here. Dean, nice move, step back. Just off the mark there.
That was nice.
And drawing the contact there, he'll head to the line with Joshua Holiday.
The foul is on the Pacers, number 14, Darius Bell. His first in the team 7. At the charity stripe will be Joshua Holiday.
And knocking down the first. And 2 for 2.
Checking back in for the Lions, number 3.
Now Pinkett will come on. Barmore has it, getting it to Darius Bell. Now to Dean. Dean driving. Nice move there by Dean. Unable to get to it. Bell nearly finished that one. Nearly putting someone on a poster there was Darius Bell.
That was about to be real bad. Real bad. Darius had maybe another inch. That would have went. That would have went down.
And another steal there by Tackaberry.
Now Barmore.
And a big finish from Xavier Barmore. Pinkett tries to answer, unable to, and he's blocked by Darius Bell.
Okay.
Yes, I think it's safe to say Xavier Barmore's feeling it tonight.
Yeah, that was nice.
And we've got another full media timeout. We'll take a break, and we will be right back. And welcome back, everyone. Pacer basketball presented by the South Carolina Education Lottery. 27-14 Pacer lead. The Lions with the ball off of the out-of-bounds penalty on the Pacers. Inbound is to Gaines, who's defended by Washington. Good defense from Washington. Continues the story of the game for the Pacers. Tackaberry, tight defense. Nearly taken away by Barmore. Gets it down low, taken away, but recovered.
Pacers steal everything. I'm just lost for words because I'm seeing every possession.
Yeah, the Lions have absolutely zero ability to keep the ball secure. I mean, the Pacers are getting in every single time and knocking it loose.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they didn't focus on ball control in practice this week or something, but they're losing the ball every time somebody touches it.
Now Tackerberry with it to Dean. Dean kicks it to Barmore, who gets it to Hill. Hill is blocked by Cameron Gaines.
Foul.
Oh, he'll be fouled, yes.
Foul is on number 13, Cameron Gaines.
Yeah, Pacers with 7 steals here with 7 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the first half. And man, that's a great way to start the game off defensively.
Barmore with 3 of them. Evans with 2.
And knocking down the first is Hill.
Per usual.
And just off the mark with the second, rebounded by Gaines. Pinkett has it. Defended now by Washington. Hill with the tight defense, off the mark and rebounded by Hill and Tackerberry.
Good move there by Dean.
Now Washington with it driving.
Drop off to Rob Hill. A little strong there.
That would have been a very nice pass there by Washington had it connected.
Yeah, Rob was about to punch that.
So Pinkett bringing it up for the Lions. Directing traffic now to Gaines. Gaines for 3. Well defended by Dean, but knocks it down anyway.
The 3-point basket.
Not really much you can do about that one.
Gaines.
Yeah, hand up.
Dean has it to Hill down low. And a travel.
28-17 here. Paine trying to inch it in closer.
They are getting a little bit closer. They've started to chip away at this lead just a little bit. Pacers need to regroup and refocus themselves on their strategy here early.
I'm not sure about that foul there. Tackerberry had his hands up and was
The foul
not
on
pushing him.
Pacers number 30, Kyle Tackerberry. That's his first. It's the team team. 1 in the bonus for number 13.
I think that's a
Cameron
bad call.
Gaines. Substituting is number 11, Joshua Holiday.
So Gaines will shoot 2. He'll knock down the first. Off the mark. And rebounded by Hill. Barmore nearly got around that one. Lost the ball there.
Good defense there from Pinkett.
And that one was on the floor for a while. Barmore nearly taking that one away. From the corners, Robinson off the mark, rebounded by Washington. Finally getting some stability with the ball control.
Rushed that one there. Number 0.
Washington got that one out, but knocked out of bounds by the Lions. Barmore looking around. Gets it to Washington. Washington puts it up off the mark. Nearly got his own rebound there.
Nice hesitation. Floater.
Back to number 13.
And the Lions have now reduced the lead to single digits, 28-20, here with 5:28 remaining in the first half. And we have a 30-second timeout. We'll take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. Barmore getting the inbound from Washington. Barmore to Washington again, dumps it off to Evans. Evans back to Barmore. Barmore driving, gets it to Evans, to Washington. Washington pulls up and he'll knock that down. Nice floater there from Washington. Extends the Pacer lead back to 10.
Good bucket there from Miles.
That was a great shot. Pinkett. Nice defense there from Washington, able to get a finger on that to knock it a little bit higher than he intended it.
The foul is on the Pacers, number 1, Tyleek Evans. That's his third. It's the team's 9th. At the line, number 13, Cameron Gaines.
Converts on the first.
The Pacers, number 30, Kyle Tackerberry.
And Gaines knocks it down. Now went off the mark, rebounded by the Lions. To the corner, but out of bounds. So Barmore leading the ball up for the Pacers. 4 minutes, 27 seconds remaining here in the first half. To Dean, back to Barmore. Tackerberry.
Kickball.
Yes, indeed. Barmore gets it to Hill. Hill back to Tackerberry. Tackerberry to Washington for 3. Just off the mark, but rebounded by the Lions. Nearly taken away there by Tackerberry.
Kyle, big on the boards here.
He has been. He usually is. Three-pointer there from Gaines. Off the mark, rebounded by Barmore.
Good contest again by Dean.
Barmore thought about that one, back to Dean. Dean drives in, dumps it off to Hill. One-handed flush by Rob Hill.
Dean with the hesitation to get into the lane, drop off the rock. Easy.
Big play there by Dean and Hill. Robinson drives in, kicks it out to the corner and off the mark. Rebounded by Washington going up strong, but no one is there for his breakout pass.
Not sure who he was passing to right there.
Nelms gets it to Gaines, who has a wide open shot, and he'll knock it down.
32-24, Aiken.
Now Washington has it. To Tackerberry. Tackerberry to Barmore. Barmore long 3, just off the mark.
Vanderslice emphasizing moving the ball here. I think a lot of dribbling and a lot of stagnant movement.
And Pinkett knocks down that 3. The Pacers now have seen their lead cut to 5.
Paine gonna keep fighting. Last year they came in here and beat us.
Nice finger roll there by Barmore.
That was easy. Barmore just need to go ahead and do that every play if he can. Honestly.
Nice defense there, but the tip in.
They'll go back to number 13, Cameron Gaines.
Barmore dishing it off to Washington, back to Tackerberry. Tackerberry to Barmore. Barmore drives in. Fader off the mark, rebounded by Nelms. to the corner. Washington out of position there, off the mark, with rebounded by Nelms.
Paine playing really hard right now.
And Washington able to get to it, gets it out to Dean. Dean well defended, and the foul.
The foul is on number 11, Joshua Holiday, his second, the team's fifth. Checking the lineup for the Pacers, number 14, Darius Bell. And we've reached the under 4-minute media timeout.
And that will lead us to another media timeout. We'll be back in about a minute. Welcome back, everyone. Barmore with it for the Pacers. Barmore has it. Gets it to Darius Bell. Backdoor to Dean. Nice play there by Donnell Dean and Darius Bell. (36-29). Off the mark with that three-pointer and rebounded by Barmore. Barmore with it, driving in, and fouled.
The foul was on number 30, Deshandra Nelms, his second, the team's sixth. At the line shooting two, Xavier Barmore.
Barmore with 8 assists now. And Barmore knocks down the first. Off the mark.
Rebound foul there. Darius Bell going hard on the boards. And he'll be going to the line for
the foul was on number 13, Cameron Gaines. That's his second. It's the team's seventh. One in the bonus for Darius Bell with less than a minute to play in the half.
A lot of people don't pay attention to these plays right here because it's a little intermission at the free throw line, but these matter at the end of the game when you're up 2. You get 2 points here if he would have made both.
Now, unfortunately, not to be for the Pacers, but 37-29 your score, 43 seconds remaining in the first half. Lions bringing it up. Screen there by Gaines. Back to him. Barmore with it. Nearly taken away there.
Double dribble, they missed that one.
Nelms has it wide open 3 for Robinson. Off the mark, rebounded by Tackerberry.
One shot here.
Taking his time here, want to get that last shot off. Dean drives in, back to Bell. Bell for 3.
Yes, sir.
Off the mark there.
That's what we want, though. Good shot from Darius.
Absolutely, you got to take that shot every time. But the score 37-29 here at halftime. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the start of the second half.
tell us about that first half. We're starting off with a lead there.
Well, I thought that at the beginning we fulfilled our game plan. Offensively, we were playing unselfish. We were moving the ball. We weren't forcing shots. I thought there at the tail end of the half, we got caught up into they made a little bit of a run and we started forcing it.
What are we going to need to do to take home that win in the second half?
I mean, I think that we stick to our game plan, and our game plan is to make sure that we continue to keep moving the ball, making their help side and their defense to shift to give us better opportunities and better looks at the basket.
All right, great. Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
And welcome back, everyone. Pacer basketball presented by Willie Jewell's Old School Barbecue. The Lions starting the game this half out with possession. Good defense here from Hill. Sent over Barmore with a big steal. Dean has it. He's going to be contested. Robinson off the mark, and he will knock it down. Great finish there by Donnell Dean. He's got 9 on the game. That one. Tyleek Evans with the ball. Tyleek for 3, just off the mark. Rebounded by Brock, coming out of nowhere to get that one. Gets it over to Barmore. Barmore back to Dean. Dean drives. Off the mark, Evans. And a travel on Donnell Dean. Dean not happy about that one. Evans called for a reach-in foul.
The foul was on the Pacers' number 1, Tyleek Evans, his 4th, the team's first this half. Substituting for the Pacers' number 30, Kyle Tackaberry.
To Gaines. Moving it around. Gaines tried to slam that one off the rim. Leads it to Faison. Brock going to lose the ball, but it will remain with the Pacers. The inbound coming from Barmore. Brock fouled on the way up.
Fouls on number 11, Joshua Holiday, his 3rd, the team's first this half. Faison Brock to the line for 2.
Brock knocking that one down. Continues to be stellar from the line. And off the mark there. Rebounded by the Lions. Off the mark there. And a foul.
The foul was on number 30, Deshaundre Munoz. That's his 3rd, the team's 2nd this half.
Moving the ball around effectively. Brock gets it to Barmore. Barmore nearly got it to Hill. Hill just wasn't quite ready for that one. Back to Barmore. Barmore. Moving it around. Screen from Hill to Tackaberry. Tackaberry drives it, gets it down low to Hill, and it's taken away. Pinkett has it. Looking for someone to pass to. Gets it to Nelms. Nelms guarded well by Hill. Down low to Gaines. Barmore. They'll say it was off of his hand and out. Nice move there from Gaines. And he'll lay it in.
Cameron Gaines' basket was good. The foul is on the Pacers. Number 24, Robert Hill, his first and team's second. Gaines division to charity strike for the three-point play.
And Gaines off the mark there, rebounded by the Pacers. Dean to Barmore, or to Hill, excuse me. Hill off the glass, nice play.
Number 24, Robert Hill.
Down low to Gaines. Gaines, well defended by Hill, but still finishes through the contact.
Gaines is 16.
13, Cameron Gaines.
Barmore gets it to Brock, to Dean. Dean down low to Hill. Hill, backdoor pass to Faison Brock, and a nice lay-in there for Faison Brock.
Forty-four, 33. Pacers up. 11.
Losing control there and recovered by Barmore. Barmore to Brock. Brock nearly lost a hold on it, but he will finish, and that's 10 assists on the day for Xavier Barmore. Great day for him.
He did lose the ball. He just caught it in midair and laid it back up.
Sometimes it be like that.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
So the Pacers here back on defense. They've done a good job rebuilding their lead, up 46-33.
Good contest there from Dean.
Dean for three, knocks it down from the corner. And that will lead us to a full media timeout. We will take a break and we will be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. Pinkett with it for the Lions. 49-33 your score. Pinkett, nice move there. Dean with the defense. Hill nearly taking that one away. Guarding Nelms. Good defense there, but a strong finish by Nelms. Nelms with his first points of the game. Barmore has it. Nice pass back to Dean. Dean pulls up, fade away, knocks it down with the floater. And a block, violent block there. The ref's going to say there was contact. Hill doesn't agree.
The foul was on the Pacers.
Or excuse me, they're going to say that was on Barmore, the contact.
That's his second, it's the team's third. Before we shoot free throws, a full media timeout.
That will lead us to another full media timeout. We'll take another break and we'll be back shortly. And welcome back, everyone. Pinkett to shoot 2, off the mark with the first. And Pinkett knocking that one down. Rough day at the line for him, shooting 2 for 6 at the moment, 33%. Long pass there to Brock. Brock back to Barmore. Barmore to Brock. Brock down low to Hill. And a travel. Good defense here from Washington, nearly taken away by Dean from the corner. Pinkett and knocks it down. 2 for 2 from three-point range is Pinkett. Barmore to Dean, across the court to Washington. Back to Barmore to Dean. Dean thought about it, gets it to Washington.
Great kick to Faison. Saw that one coming.
Nearly finished that one and rebounded by Nelms. Gaines able to recover that, and a good finish there.
Basket by number 13, Cameron Gaines.
Barmore has it, driving in. Nice finish by Barmore, who now has 9. Just 1 point away from a double-double is Barmore. Gaines and a foul.
A little bit of acting there.
Yeah, great sell by Washington.
Gaines of the Lions is third, the team's third.
You see Gaines, he's got a lot of height, not a lot of muscle on him. I find it difficult to believe he can make Washington move like that.
That's what I'm saying. Look at Cinco, look at him.
Brock back to Barmore to Dean. Dean kicks it back to Barmore. Barmore for 3, and that will do it for a triple-double, or excuse me, a double-double for Xavier Barmore. Knocks it down on the three-pointer. 12 points, 10 assists. Not a bad day for him thus far.
That'd be nice to have a triple-double.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Another offensive foul. That's 2 great acting jobs by the Pacers. 1 for Cinco, 1 for Faison. 2 fouls.
The foul is on number 13, the Lions' Cameron Gaines. That's his 4th, and the team's 4th. And checking the lineup is number 11, Joshua Holiday.
Barmore moving the ball around. Screen there from Hill. Gets it to Brock. Brock down low to Hill. And an offensive foul there on Hill.
The foul is on the Pacers, number 24, Robert Hill, his second and the team's fourth.
Lions moving the ball around. Down by 15, 56-41 your score. Long pass across the floor to Pinkett, off the mark. Nelms, good rebound there. And contact. That's going to be on Rob Hill.
The foul is on the Pacers, number 24, Robert Hill, his third, the team's fifth. A visit to the charity stripe for Deshaundra Nelms for 2. Coming on the court for the Pacers, number 1, Tyleek Evans.
And Nelms off the mark with his first.
Also back on the court for the Pacers, number 12, Shaquan Jules.
And he'll sink that one, going 1 for 2. Dean pushing the ball to Washington. Back to Dean. Down to Jules. Dean to Brock. Brock driving in. Some contact there, but gets it out to Evans. What a great pass. Washington nearly finishing that one. Taken away again, this time by Jules, and he'll finish off the glass. Great offensive awareness by the Pacers there, getting to those rebounds.
Carey, ref missed that one.
Mismatch there, gets it to Nelms, who finishes off the glass.
Basket by number 30, Deshaundra Nelms.
Dean long pass to Evans. Evans driving in, kicks it to Brock. Brock for 3, off the mark, rebounded by Evans. Gets it back to Dean, who is just able to keep that from going over the backcourt line. Now back to Dean. Dean driving, off the mark, and rebounded by Nelms. Taken away by Jules. Great play there. Jules nearly able to finish that one as it is rebounded by the Lions. Evans able to get to it, gets it to Brock. Brock, big finish off the glass for Faison Brock. And once again, the Pacers are just absolutely pickpocketing the Lions today.
Yeah.
And knocking down that three-pointer is Robinson. Brock with it, gets it down low to Jules. Jules, not sure where he was going on that one, splits the gap between Washington and Evans. And that leads us to our full media timeout. We'll take a break and we will be right back. Welcome back, everyone. 60-47, Pacers with the lead. Ronzel Evans driving around. Good defense here from the Pacers, driving in. Off the mark, but gets his own rebound and finishes, does Joshua Holiday.
Number 11, Joshua Holiday.
Barmore moving around. Nice move, step back.
Nice move there from Barmore.
Just off the mark, rebounded by Jules, who was fouled.
The foul was on number 24, Ronzel Evans, his second, the team's fifth. Shaquan Jules visits the charity stripe for 2.
And Jules off the mark with his first free throw. And off the mark with both, continuing the time-honored tradition of big men being bad at free throws, rebounded by the Lions. Driving in, gets it back. Nelms with it. And off the mark.
The foul is on the Pacers, number 12, Shaquan Jules, his first, the team's sixth. At the line for 2, DeShondre Nelms.
And off the mark. And knocking down one of 2 is Nelms. Barmore. Directing traffic. Gets a screen from Jules. Barmore moving it around to Jules. Nice lay in there from Barmore.
Shaquan Jules!
Barmore now with 12 assists.
Fairchild.
The Pacers' NCAA Division II record is 13 in a game, so Barmore is 1 away from tying that, 2 away from taking his spot in the Pacer record books. And 8 minutes left to do so. Gets it to Washington. Washington driving around. Getting strong there.
Oh,
Jules nearly flushing that one. Moving the entire goal.
The ref called a foul on Faison.
Fouls on the Pacers, face on Rock. That's his third. It's the team's
I'm not sure how that works out in that scrum there.
Our shooter is number 10, Charles Fairchild.
And off the mark there, rebounded by Washington. Barmore on the pass from Dean. Barmore, nice move there, gets it to Washington, dishes it off to Dean. To Barmore. Barmore driving in, gets it to Brock, nearly gets it to Brock, but taken away. And losing control of the ball is Robinson.
Then we reach the under 10-minute or under 8-minute media timeout.
And now we have our under 8-minute media timeout. We'll take a break and we will be right back.
Entering the timeout, checking in the Pacer lineup, Kylie Evans and Robert Hill. And number 3, Caitlin Pinkett, and number 13, Cameron Gaines, return to action for Paine.
Barmore with it, getting into Evans. Evans back to Dean. Screen from Hill. Dean with it. Driving. Passes to Barmore. To Evans. Evans pulling up for 3. Knocking it down, and that ties an NCAA record, or excuse me, a USC Aiken record for Xavier Barmore. 13 assists in a single game.
Yeah, he definitely gonna break that record.
Big rejection there by Hill. Gets it to Barmore.
Assist, number 14.
And that will do it. Barmore breaking the Pacers record for assists in a single game with 14.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, Zay. Big accomplishment. It's a 2-pointer. On the board with the push to Dean. Pacers up 17 here, 6 minutes left. They're having their way with Paine today.
Yeah, after a slow ending to the first half, the Pacers have once again caught fire and have been on that continued roll since the beginning of the second half. Barmore has it, gets it across to Dean. Dean wide open. Off the front of the iron, rebounded by Dean. Nice play there to get that to face on Brock. That was gorgeous.
Getting a little out of hand here.
Yeah, 69 to 50 now.
The basket by number 13, Cameron Gaines. Basket by number 23, Donnell Dean.
14 for Dean.
The basket by number 13, Cameron Gaines.
22 for Baines tonight, so far. Double teaming the ball screen here.
Down to Brock. Brock able to maintain possession. And
coming in action for the Paine, number 2, Charles Moore. On the court for the Pacers, number 14, Darius Bell.
now Darius Bell coming out for the Pacers. To the corner, off the mark there, rebounded by Nelms. And off the mark again, this time rebounded by Evans. To Barmore. Barmore, that had a little bit extra behind it. Barmore unable to keep it in bounds.
Coming to court for Paine, number 15, George Jones.
And a nice play there by Cameron Gaines to get another easy bucket, 24 for him. He leads all scorers. Evans for 3, off the mark, rebounded by Hill, who gets it back to Dean. Dean driving around. Big finish, or big contact there under the glass. We'll send Dean to the line.
So that's his 4th, it's the team 6. Before we go to the free throw line, our final media timeout.
And we will take our final media timeout. We'll take a break and be right back. And welcome back, everyone. Pacers at the line. Donnell Dean to shoot 2. And he'll finish that one. And that one also good, 2 for 2. So Robinson bringing it up for the Lions. Tip there by Barmore, off the mark, rebounded by Donnell Dean. Dean to Barmore. Barmore, nice move. Fade away. Just off the mark, rebounded by Hill. Now to Dean. Now to Evans. Back to Barmore. Back to Dean. And nice shot there by Bell.
Good to see Darius getting on the board.
Yes, indeed. Nice little shot there from him as well. Nelms, well defended by Hill, but finishes.
By number 30, the shot with Nelms.
To Donnell. Back to Tyleek. Evans to Barmore. Now to Evans again. Evans nearly losing it, and he will ultimately cough it up. Bell nearly able to take that one away, and good defense there, preventing himself from being put on a poster by Cameron Gaines.
This is going to be hard to catch Darius.
He nearly did, but great defense there to come back from that one by Bell.
Darius not going for that. No, sir.
Cameron Gaines.
Yeah, that's the kind of finish you have to retire on.
Yeah.
And Gaines knocking down the first.
Checking in line for the Pacers, number 2, Faison Brock.
And 2 for 2. Dean, nice move here. To Brock. Back to Evans. Evans down low to Hill. Hill, nice finish there through contact.
Good pass to Rob there from Tyleek. Good finish, Rob. Rob with 7 points here.
Faison 2 rebounds away from a double-double himself. Taken away by Evans.
I want to see him dunk it. Hey!
Nice finish by Faison Brock. Beautiful play by Evans and then Brock. +2 for style points there for Faison Brock. And Barmore nearly taking that one away. Knocked away by Hill, but it will remain with the Lions. We'll see Missildine come on for Hill.
Number 4, Ashton Bonner. Number 10, Charles Fairchild. And on the board for the Pacers, number 32, Eric Kinlock, and number 33, Brian Missildine.
Now Eric Kinlock on the floor as well.
Boy, Eric getting some time.
Broken the school record for assists this afternoon.
And an ovation for Xavier Barmore in celebration of his new record-breaking performance here today.
Yes, sir.
14 assists. What a great game he's had.
Yep.
Missildine nearly sending that one off the backboard, just missing.
Basket by number 15, George Jones.
Now Evans has it. Nice move by Tyleek.
Oh, my God.
Nearly finishing that one. What a great move he made.
Yeah.
Basket by number 15, George Jones.
And the Pacers will see the shot clock turn off with a 79-64 lead. That will most likely be the end of things here. What a great all-around game for the Pacers defensively, offensively. They have just been on a roll all game long. Dean playing around a little bit out there. And that will do it. The Pacers doing a little showing off there at the end. 79-64 your final here. The Pacers move to 9-0 on the season. What a game as the Lions fall to 1-7 on the season. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Our next broadcast will take place on January 5th against Columbus State at 3:30. Be sure to tune in. We will see you then.